Welcome to the invisible architecture of high-frequency trading.
Wall Street is now a continuous microsecond by microsecond war fought entirely by artificial intelligence.
Samuel Benner mapped the human psychology of panic, but algorithms don't feel fear. They only feel math, and when the math breaks, the devastation is completely instantaneous. May 6, 2010. $1 trillion completely wiped from the global economy in exactly 36 minutes. The architecture engineered in 1910 wasn't built for this. Human architects completely lost control.
A single rogue algorithm triggered a chain reaction, exposing the fatal fragility of the network.
The market rebounded, but the financial elite realized a terrifying truth about their new machine. The invisible vaults of capital were no longer guarded by humans. The machines were in charge.
When the 80-year reset finally hits, there will be no human panic, just a flawless execution.
The physical real estate of the algorithmic empire, tying the Benner cycle to the speed of light. The most valuable real estate for the financial elite is no longer in New York City. Welcome to Mawa, a windowless fortress that serves as the true geographic center of capital. In this fortress, real estate isn't measured in square feet, it's measured in millimeters. The elites of 1910 built vaults of steel. Today's architects build vaults of server proximity. Wall Street firms pay millions just to move their machine 3 inches closer to the exchange. Because the ultimate limit to the architecture of capital is no longer money, it's the speed of light. The 80-year reset is entirely bound by time, and these algorithms are physically weaponizing time. They are abandoning physical cables entirely, building secret microwave networks to shoot data through the air. The architecture of capital has left the ground. The next panic will be broadcast from the sky. When the invisible clock strikes midnight, you won't hear a thing until it's over.
The 1910 human-engineered system is absorbed by AI, triggering the ultimate 80-year algorithmic crash.
The financial systems built by men in 1910 and 1944 are completely obsolete.
Samuel Benner's 19th cycle has been fully absorbed into the machine. AI now predicts the panic.
The architecture of capital no longer requires human trust. It operates on pure, merciless math.
The grid is complete. The ultimate fortress of capital spans the earth, the sea, and the sky.
The 80-year supercycle isn't just a historical theory anymore. It is hard-coded into the grid's DNA. We are standing at the absolute edge of the next mathematical reset. The architecture is loaded. The infinite liquidity pumped into the system for a century has finally run out. The original architects have locked the doors. The machine is fully armed and autonomous. The 80-year cycle of trust, from protecting physical gold to securing invisible digital illusions. For centuries, capital required a physical fortress, a massive, undeniable monument to public trust. Trust was built with impenetrable steel, solid granite, and thousands of tons of buried gold. But Samuel Benner's cycle dictates that every 80 years, public trust completely and violently evaporates.
In 1971, the system severed its tie to physical reality. The massive vaults were instantly obsolete.
The architecture of capital no longer needed to protect physical metal. It had to protect an illusion. The massive stone banks that projected power to the public were abandoned for a new kind of fortress. The financial elite retreated underground, repurposing Cold War military bunkers to store the new capital. Trillions in digital wealth, locked in cold storage under solid mountains, guarded by biometric lasers. As the next 80-year panic approaches, the ultimate question remains, what exactly are they preparing for?
The architects of 1910 hid their power behind closed doors. Today's power is buried beneath the earth.
I've decoded the entire master blueprint. Click the link below to see what happens next.